Hello, welcome back to the Histamine Health Coach, where we navigate life with histamine intolerance and find ways to feel our best. I'm Teresa, your Histamine Health Coach, and today we're tackling something that so many of us struggle with, brain fog. You know the feeling, forgetting why you walked into a room, drawing a blank and struggling with words mid-sentence, or staring at your screen, unable to focus. I'll share a personal story about how brain fog hit me at the worst possible time just this week. And we'll talk about real strategies to help clear it. So let's dive in. I want to start with a quick story that really shows how frustrating histamine-induced brain fog can be. I have quite possibly the sweetest dog ever. Her name is Martini, and she's a 10-year-old Maltese. Martini has been having significant health issues recently, and like any pet owner, I have been extremely worried. Her health issues have gotten quite complex, so her regular vet didn't feel like she could help her anymore. So this week, I had to take her to a specialist. The vet tech started asking me about her medications, dosages, what and how much she eats, just the basic things I should have known immediately. But my mind kept going blank. I couldn't remember the words I needed, so I would just give clues. Enough clues where the person checking Martini in said, we should be on password. The funny thing is, I know it's not just forgetfulness. It's as though my brain was refusing to process the information. Afterwards, I realized the stress of the situation had triggered my symptoms. And this is something I see over and over again with histamine intolerance. You have stress, inflammation, and even small daily triggers that can send our brain into a fog. And brain fog isn't just being forgetful, it's that frustrating feeling of not being able to think clearly, stay focused, or process information the way you normally would. For those of us with histamine intolerance, here are four reasons why it happens. Number one would be histamine and the brain. Histamine is a neurotransmitter, meaning it affects brain function. If histamine builds up in the body and isn't cleared properly, it can create inflammation in the brain, leading to foggy thinking and slow processing. Number two, the stress connection. Stress is a massive histamine trigger, and let's be honest, none of us are immune to it, whether it's work, family, a sick pet, or whatever you have going on. High stress moments flood our bodies with histamine, which only makes symptoms worse. That's why during high stress situations, like taking my sweet Martini to the vet, it's so much harder to think clearer. Number three would be sleep disruptions. Histamine plays a role in wakefulness. So if your body isn't breaking it down properly, it can disrupt your sleep. And when you're not sleeping well because you're worried about work, kids, or our beloved pets, brain fog is almost inevitable. Next would be blood flow and oxygenation. Histamine affects circulation. And if blood flow to the brain is sluggish, you might feel like you're just running on low power all day. Now, let's talk about simple ways to support your body and clear the fog. These are things I personally use and recommend to my clients. First, you need to balance your blood sugar. Blood sugar fluctuations can make brain fog worse. Instead of reaching for quick energy fixes like caffeine or sugar, focus on having steady energy throughout the day. This helps keep your mind sharp and your body stable. In my case, I wasn't expecting to take Martini to the specialist and hadn't had a bite of food or water all day. And speaking of water, it's good to stay hydrated with electrolytes. Dehydration can intensify brain fog. And here's the thing, just drinking water isn't always enough. Adding a pinch of sea salt or using an electrolyte powder helps your body absorb water more effectively, improving circulation and brain function. I would also suggest breathing and moving to clear your histamine faster. Movement, especially gentle movement, like walking or stretching, helps clear excess histamine from our symptoms. And don't underestimate the power of deep breathing. I like using extended exhale breathing to calm my nervous system and improve oxygen flow to the brain. What's interesting though is I've noticed it also transfers over to Martini. When she's anxious and I hold her while I'm doing extended exhale breathing, she starts to slow her own breathing in response. It's a gentle reminder that our nervous systems are always picking up on signals, including from those around us. Last, but certainly not least, you need to reduce your stress load. Since stress can be a direct trigger for histamine release, finding ways to reduce your stress response is huge. Whether it's journaling, meditation, or taking a few minutes to step outside, the more you can keep your stress in check, the clearer your mind will feel. Brain fog can be frustrating, but it's not something you have to live with forever. By focusing on hydration, stable blood sugar, movement, and stress management, you can start thinking clearly again. If today's episode resonated with you, share it with someone you think might need to hear it. And if you're looking for more information on managing your histamine intolerance, head to histaminehealthcoach.com to sign up for my emails, where I share even more strategies you can use in your daily lives. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time.